The power of the unconscious mind. Jung emphasized that much of our behavior, fears, and desires are driven by the unconscious mind. Forces we may not even recognize are shaping our lives. In today's world, people often struggle with self-sabotage and limiting beliefs without understanding why. By becoming aware of these unconscious patterns, we gain the power to change them. For example, many individuals want to achieve success but find themselves procrastinating, doubting themselves, or fearing failure. Jung's work teaches us that these obstacles often stem from hidden wounds or past experiences embedded in our psyche. The key to transformation is introspection, taking the time to reflect on our deep-seated fears and tracing them back to their source. Techniques like journaling, meditation, and therapy help bring unconscious thoughts to light, empowering us to rewrite our internal narratives and break free from self-imposed barriers. Individuation, the journey to wholeness. Jung's concept of individuation is the process of integrating all aspects of the self, both the conscious and unconscious, to become a fully realized individual. This journey requires embracing our true desires, strengths, and even our weaknesses. In the modern world, many people chase external validation, conforming to societal expectations rather than living authentically. They may pursue careers, relationships, or lifestyles that are not aligned with their true selves, leading to dissatisfaction and burnout. Jung's teachings encourage us to embark on the path of self-discovery, asking ourselves, who am I beyond societal roles and expectations? Practical application of this concept involves deep self-reflection and making intentional choices that align with our core values. Whether it's changing careers, setting boundaries, or redefining success on our terms, individuation allows us to live with purpose and fulfillment. Embracing the shadow self. One of Jung's most famous concepts is the shadow self, the parts of ourselves that we suppress, deny, or reject. This includes emotions like anger, jealousy, fear, or insecurity. Society often teaches us to avoid these emotions, leading us to bury them deep within. However, Jung argued that repressing these aspects only gives them more power over us. In personal development, many people struggle with overcoming their darker tendencies, such as self-doubt or resentment. Instead of ignoring these emotions, Jung teaches us to confront and integrate them. By acknowledging our shadow, we gain control over it rather than allowing it to control us. For example, a person struggling with self-doubt can recognize that it stems from past experiences or fear of judgment. By facing this shadow, they can transform it into a source of strength, using their past challenges as fuel for personal growth. The role of archetypes in success. Jung introduced the concept of archetypes, universal patterns and symbols that exist in the collective unconscious. These archetypes shape our personalities and influence our behaviors. The most relevant archetypes for personal growth and success include the hero, the part of us that seeks challenge, growth, and transformation. Embracing this archetype means stepping into our power, facing obstacles head-on, and pushing past our comfort zones. The sage, the seeker of wisdom and truth. This archetype reminds us to continuously learn, grow, and reflect on our experiences to gain insight. The creator, the force of innovation, vision, and self-expression. Entrepreneurs, artists, and leaders often tap into this archetype to bring their ideas to life. By identifying which archetypes resonate most with us, we can harness their power to build confidence, resilience, and purpose in our endeavors. The collective unconscious and the power of connection. Jung believed that we are all connected through the collective unconscious, a shared reservoir of human experience, knowledge, and wisdom. This idea reinforces the importance of mentorship, collaboration, and learning from those who came before us. Understanding the collective unconscious. Jung's theory of the collective unconscious suggests that beyond our personal experiences and memories, we are all connected through a deeper, inherited reservoir of knowledge. This collective unconscious is made up of archetypes, universal symbols and themes that shape human thought and behavior. These archetypes, such as the hero, the wise old man, the mother, and the shadow, exist across cultures and time periods, influencing us in ways we may not even realize. In essence, Jung believed that we are not born as blank slates. Rather, we carry within us the wisdom and experiences of our ancestors. This means that within each of us lies untapped potential, ancient knowledge, and instincts that can help us navigate life. By tapping into this collective unconscious, we can gain deeper insights, make wiser decisions, and ultimately align ourselves with the greater purpose of humanity. Practical application of the collective unconscious. So how do we apply this to our daily lives? Understanding the collective unconscious can empower us to recognize and embrace universal patterns. By studying archetypes, we gain a clearer understanding of our roles and challenges in life. If we see ourselves as the hero, we recognize that struggles and adversities are part of the journey toward greatness. If we embody the sage, we acknowledge our responsibility to seek wisdom and share it with others. Tap into ancient wisdom. History, literature, and mythology are filled with lessons from past civilizations. By studying these stories, we gain insights into human nature and personal development that can guide us through our own struggles. Break free from limiting beliefs. Many of our fears and doubts are not entirely our own. They are passed down through generations or shaped by societal expectations. By recognizing these inherited patterns, we can challenge and overcome them. The shadow self, understanding and integrating. It perhaps Jung's most profound teaching is the concept of the shadow self, the hidden, repressed, or denied parts of our personality. The shadow is made up of the aspects of ourselves that we refuse to acknowledge, whether out of fear, shame, or societal conditioning. These include our insecurities, suppressed desires, and even our untapped potential. Jung argued that if we ignore our shadow, it will control us from the subconscious, manifesting in destructive behaviors, fears, and self-sabotage. However, if we confront and integrate our shadow, we gain immense personal power, self-awareness, and emotional freedom. How to integrate the shadow self? To harness the power of the shadow self, we must acknowledge its existence. The first step is admitting that we have a shadow. No one is purely good or bad. We are complex beings with both light and darkness within us. Observe without judgment. Instead of condemning our negative traits, we must approach them with curiosity. Why do we react a certain way? Why do we feel triggered? These are signals from the shadow that can lead us to self-discovery. Use it for growth. When properly integrated, the shadow becomes a source of strength. Our suppressed emotions and instincts can be transformed into motivation, creativity, and resilience. Practice radical honesty. We must be brutally honest with ourselves. The moment we stop running from our fears and flaws, we begin to take control of our lives. How we can use these teachings today. Jung's teachings are not just theoretical concepts, they are practical tools for transformation. In a world where people struggle with self-doubt, fear, and uncertainty, understanding the collective unconscious and shadow self provides a roadmap to empowerment. Improve emotional intelligence. By recognizing our shadow and understanding human archetypes, we become more emotionally intelligent, leading to better relationships and decision-making. Build authentic confidence. True confidence comes from embracing all aspects of ourselves, both light and dark. When we integrate our shadow, we no longer fear failure or rejection, making us unstoppable in our pursuits. Enhance creativity and innovation. Many of the greatest artists, thinkers, and entrepreneurs tapped into their shadow selves to create groundbreaking work. Facing our inner darkness unlocks limitless creativity. Develop unshakable resilience. Life will always present challenges. However, When we understand that struggle is a necessary part of the hero's journey, we embrace hardships as opportunities for growth. Conclusion: the power of self-mastery. Carl Jung's work teaches us that our greatest potential lies within us, within the depths of our unconscious mind. By understanding and embracing the collective unconscious and shadow self, we unlock levels of self-awareness, strength, and wisdom that many never access. To truly transform our lives, we must do the inner work. We must face our fears, embrace our flaws, and step into the fullness of who we are meant to be. This is not an easy path, but it is the only path to true freedom and success. As we move forward in our journeys, let us remember that greatness is not found in perfection, but in wholeness. When we integrate all parts of ourselves, the light and the shadow, we become powerful beyond measure. And in doing so, we not only change our own lives, but also inspire and elevate those around us. So, I challenge you today: look within, embrace the unknown, and step boldly into your destiny. The world is waiting for the best version of you. If you've made it this far, your transformation is in the making. We are Interceptor.